A subscriber named Declan, and he lives in Scotland, and I started talking to him years ago. He's been a supporter of mine for a really long time. Getting to know him over the years, I've learned a lot about him, and I've learned that he basically, to be able to be a caretaker for his mom, who's chronically ill, and so Declan stays home, and as someone with, not the best health myself, I just find that to be so admirable. And the thing about Declan is he has so much talent, like raw, natural talent. We just got off the train. We're here. We're in Declan's small little town, and we're gonna head to his house now, which I think is like a 5-minute walk. I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I'm like shaking. Let's just go do this.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It means the world to me. Today in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how I created this look. It's really soft, it's really like girly, it's really glam, a lot of pinks, a lot of purples, but if that's your thing, then this tutorial is perfect for you. I just want to say a huge thank you to every single one of you that has subscribed, left a comment, DM'd me. I always reply to the DMs. I'm going through them. It's taking me a while, but I'm getting there. And I guess I just wanted to say thank you to Kendall and Josh for giving me such a huge opportunity. That video took off so amazing. You guys have been so sweet. I want to thank you all for all of the support that you've been giving me. So let's get into this. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys into obviously an amazing view. Wow, that is so stunning. So I'm just going to take a spoolie and completely brush through the brow first, making sure that all the hairs are pointing up. I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm just taking it in the shade Taupe. That's the recommended shade for people with hair colour like mine. I like to take a little bit on my finger, just like this, and I like to really work it till it's nice and creamy. Then I'm going to start by drawing a straight line under here, so I really can't talk when I'm doing this bit, but you guys will see. Goal achieved, the brows look crazy, but this is where the shape really takes place. We're going to be going in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This is in the shade C1, so I'm then just going to be going in with a concealer brush, and I'm just going to be blending that as close to the brow as possible and carving it out. This will really help give it shape. Hey guys, I'm back. Just kidding. So I'm just going to take my Real Techniques blending sponge, and I'm just going to go over this white concealer. Well, today I'm actually going to be setting my eyes, and I'm going to be using the RCMA setting powder, and I'm just going to take it on if I can find them. I'm just going to be taking it on a Spectrum B05 brush. Sorry, headphone users. And I'm going to stipple this all over. So I'm really making sure to work this in. That's actually the reason why I use a stippling brush. I feel like this powder can be really funny. If you leave any residue on the eye that you haven't kind of worked in, when you go to apply shadow, it can really swipe the shadows off and the shadow doesn't stick. So if that's happening to you and you use this powder, then you know what you're doing wrong. It just does that. I don't know why. I'm also going to be taking that powder all over the brow and setting the brow. It's going to turn really dusty, but then we're going to be bringing back the colour, the richness when we add the clear brow gel in the end. So for today's look, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Riviera eyeshadow palette, and this was a gift from Kendall. She was so sweet and she brought me this. I'd never tried the shadows, so this is the first time ever trying them and on camera. So I hope it goes well. But I'm going to be dipping into Monte Carlo to begin with. And I'm just going to be blending this completely through the crease. Did I mention I'm using a Spectrum VO6 brush? Okay, so I feel like I've got that colour pretty concentrated the way that I like it. I'm just going to take a tiny little dab more on a Morphe brush, and I'm just going to completely blend it out. I'm just going to in with a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be applying the shade Bahamas. That's very pigmented, oh my god. And I'm going to be blending this also through the crease, but concentrating it a lot on the outer V. We really want to deepen that part. Wow. So first impressions on Anastasia eyeshadows. Wow, they're amazing. I definitely love the formula. I would probably buy all of these palettes. I want them all now. I'm going to be dipping into Cane's, and it's this really stunning deep purple colour. And I'm going to be placing this just in the outer V and slowly blending it, but just halfway through the crease. So probably stop where my pupil is, right above. That's kind of blending without me even doing anything. That's amazing. You know, Norvina is so talented when it comes to making palettes, making glow kits, making everything. That girl has talent. So again, I'm just placing it where I like it, and then I'm going to go in and perfect it. Back to that Morphe brush, I'm just going to stipple more. Don't you just love that when you reach for a wet wipe and the whole pack comes out? So I'm just taking the wet wipe and I'm going to be cleaning up the eye right here. It's in a nice straight sharp line. So now I'm going to be cutting the crease, and I'm going to be using some more of that Makeup Revolution concealer. Some of you guys in my live stream last night said I should do ASMR. Oh. 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 Okay, that was weird. So I'm just going to take my finger and start blending out that concealer right here. So I'm going to be dipping into the shade Palermo. I'm actually going to begin in with an angled fluffy brush, and I just feel like this will work better, especially with putting on wet concealer. It's just going to like stickle it all over, and then I'll be able to, you know, have it dry and then build up the intensity. Okay, so I'm just going to take that same brush and I'm going to begin into Mediterranean. Just placing that. Wow. Oh. Oh my gosh. So I'm actually going to use this same brush just to blend that out. That one is stunning. It's definitely my favourite shade in the whole palette. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be back in a minute. Okay, so just to make that crease as sharp as possible, I'm going to begin in with the Pink Opal e.l.f. eyeliner. If you're someone that just feels like they can't find a brush small enough for like eyeliner, or if you do like a lot of eye art, then nail art brushes are the best thing. Okay, so that's the kind of effect that the eyeliner has given. You can really see that it's just made the crease really sharp, made it more concentrated in the inner corner, and then really diffused it as it was coming to the outer V. Okay, so moving on to the rest of the face, we are going to start with primer, and today's primer I'm going to be using, if I can find it, is the NYX Angel Veil primer. This primer is incredible. If you haven't tried it, you have to. I'm just going to take it a little bit, and I'm just going to apply this. That one's done. That's better. I'm actually just going to take a little bit extra foundation because of the neck area. But I'm going to be applying some of this. This is the L'Oreal Paris Glow Armor Glow Drops. They're so sparkly. And I'm going to be dropping, okay, that did not drop. Dropping a couple of drops just in with the foundation so that the skin is nice and glowy. Yes. And then taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge, I'm just going to be applying this all over my face. So did I even mention that I'm going to be finishing the eyes at the end of the video? I always do it that way. I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed the last video. That was the first I've ever edited a video. I'm like googling how to open iMovie, how to right click, how to do this, how to do that. So I'm glad I even got it up in time. Okay, so you'll notice that I've left under the eyes, and I've done that on purpose. I feel like foundation is unnecessary under the eyes because you're going to be applying concealer. If you use a full coverage concealer, then all is good. All is going to be great. And for concealer today, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Fair. It's going to be quite, oh my god, that's a bit more generous than what I thought. Oh well, go big or go home. Even though I'm already home. And I'm just going to be applying this everywhere that I have a little bit of a blemish. So just at the edge of the eye, just to make sure it's as sharp as possible. I'm going to be taking the Miracle Sponge and I'm going to be pressing it as straight as possible. You'll notice that that's just made that line so sharp. So another gift from Kendall, she bought me the Dewy Setting Spray by Anastasia. If you guys haven't tried this, you have to. It smells amazing. And I'm not going to lie, a little bit the other day may or may not have went in my mouth and it tastes amazing as well. In case any of you guys, I'm not telling you to taste it, but it tastes quite good. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to be taking a really large fluffy brush. This is by Revlon, and this is the powder brush that I'm going to be powdering. And I'm just using some of the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I like to be quite generous with this. If you're someone like me who has combination skin, then using a hydrating foundation and then setting it with powder is probably the best combination of makeup that you can use. That's exactly what I do, and it always leaves my skin feeling nice and comfortable. I get very oily, so this much powder is actually quite normal for me. For some people they'd be like, oh my god, my face would crack. So I'm then just going to take some more of that RCMA and I'm just taking it on my hand, being quite generous. Moving on to contour, I'm going to be taking the Morphe 9C palette. Bringing it up to the temple, I'm also going to be blending it through the brow. So I also like to soften here, and by doing that I like to go in a C motion right here. And this just helps to soften the cheeks. I don't really like a contour that's like, I like it when it's quite soft. Then I'm going to be taking some more of the contour and just stippling it on the nose. I just feel like this brings back some colour to the face. Basically at this point I'm just bronzing my whole face, but I like to apply a tiny little bit under the eye, or in the chin and mouth area. I love bronzer though. Moving on to blush, I'm just going to take this really cute unbranded brush and I'm going to be dipping it into Dandelion by Benefit. Just going to take a little bit of California and Dandelion and mix them together. I like to focus blush more on right here, like more at this part rather than more at this part. I feel like that can really pull your face down. Also taking some of California, I'm going to be applying a little bit to the nose. Applying some more to the forehead. This just brings back my natural kind of skin colour that I have and doesn't really make it look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, which we all know I'm not. Even I knew I was lying there. So to get a really nice skin finish, I'm going to be taking the Illamasqua highlighters. They're so big, it works amazing to give that kind of glowy, dewy skin look. So I'm just going to be applying that to the forehead, and a little bit to the nose, and just a tiny bit under the eyes. Oh, it creates the most stunning glow and your whole skin just looks so healthy and so natural. So before we go into actual highlight, I'm going to be spraying my face again with the Anastasia Dewy Setting Spray. Oh my god. It's amazing. So for highlight today, I'm going to be going in with the Aurora Glow Kit. One of the shades Smashed in this. I think it might be okay to show you guys, but this has been loved. I love this one. You can see where I've repressed two of them. This one, Orion and Eclipse, they did both smash, but I did press them. So to apply the highlight, I'm going to be taking a Real Techniques setting brush, and this is the perfect brush for highlight. I'm going to be taking Eclipse and Lyra, so I'm going to be applying this right here. Again, most people apply highlighter so much lower. I like to apply it almost under the eye, and that works for me. Wow, oh wow, you guys can see that already. I feel like this palette was made for just me. Oh no. So I'm then just going to go into the tip of the nose, and I like to apply highlight just at each side of the nostril. I know everybody's nose is different, but this is what works for mine without making it look like I have a beaming light. And then a tiny little bit to the cupid's bow. Also going to be applying some just to the above the brow. I was going to say the temple, but that's not the temple. It's right here. So moving back to the eyes, I'm going to be taking that Riviera palette again, and I'm going to be dipping into the shade Canes. I'm going to be taking a Spectrum A12 brush. This is a really tiny brush. It's perfect for the underneath of the eyes. And I'm just going to be concentrating this colour mainly on the outer corner of the lower eye. So now that we have blended out underneath the eyes, I'm going to be going in with the Huda Beauty palette, and this is the Gemstone Obsessions, and this is what they look like. I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to be going into that really sparkly pink shade and blending it right in the inner corner. So I'm going to go ahead and just curl my eyelashes. This torturous machine. I actually quite like I mean, I don't have any strong opinions about an eyelash curler. I don't know who does. So for lashes today, I'm going to be taking the Lights Camera Lashes, I think, yeah, Lights Camera Lashes by Tarte, and I'm going to be applying that, well, on my lashes.
Ow! Oh my god, ow!
Can see. Oh, it looks good though. Okay, so just leaving that mascara to dry before we go in with the false lashes. I'm going to start on the lips. How is that? That's really close. Oh yeah, you guys can have like a close-up of the eyes as well though, so this is how they look. For lip liner, I'm going to begin in with the Revlon, the nude lip liner. Okay, so I've just zoomed you guys back out, and I'm going to be going in with the concealer, the same concealer by Makeup Revolution. I'm just going to go in with that and clean up just around the lip line. Okay, so moving back to eyes, we're going to be applying the false eyelashes, and then we're going to come back to the lips. The reason I do this is because I feel like the lips take the longest, and now it's prime time to start putting the look together. Oh no, I'm itchy. Don't scratch, Declan. Ah. Do you know how when you guys get an itch and all you can do is pat, especially when you're in public and you don't want to just go like that? So you have to just let go. Get that itch, like, oh, I'm itchy. So for lashes today, I'm going to be taking them by a brand called, I think I'm pronouncing this right, this girl is from Switzerland and she did send me her collection of lashes and they are stunning. She is called Tanya, I think that's how you say her name. So Tanya YR Cosmetics, and these are her lashes. I've used these, I have loved these so many times. And as long as you clean them properly, then you can use them several times. So this pair is actually called
Reykjavik. Reykjavik.
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik.
Reykjavik. Oh. Okay, these lashes are called Reykjavik. That's how that lady said them, so if I'm getting this wrong, I'm so sorry. I clearly never took geography, so I'm really sorry if I got that wrong, and if you're from there, I apologise, I apologise. I'm Scottish, I can really pronounce words in general, you know. So to apply these lashes, I'm going to be using a lash glue called Lash Log, and this is by Gladgirl. That was hard to say, that was quite a mouthful. I'm just going to be applying this. This is a black lash glue, so you have to be really careful. But I'm going to be applying generously. Oh no. That came out so fast. Send help, send help. So guys, while those lashes are drying, this was what it was like on the live stream last night. Live on YouTube, and look at all these amazing people. Look at them all saying hi. Hello. Come and join us. That was me chatting. That was me chatting to y'all, and I had so much fun. You guys have been DMing me and I've been going through them. I'll show you guys. I have some DMs right here. See if you can see yourself. Hopefully it shows. But you're all right here, and I'm going through every single one of you, and I've been replying to every single one of you as well. Like, this keeps going. Nearly made a mistake. That was close. Now to almost finish off the eyes, I'm going to be going back in with that Lights Camera Lashes mascara. I'm going to be applying it to the bottom ones. So now to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner, I'm going to be going in with the Sigma. This is the Chroma Glow. This palette, I've been wanting this for ages. It's so stunning. Look at how big this is, like, compared to my face. So I'm going to be taking an accent brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to be taking a little bit of Seal and applying it to the brow bone. See that already? Wow. This is the part in the video where I like throw down the brushes and I'm like, oh,
slay, bitch.
Oh my god, that glow. So I'm just going to take some of Felicity and apply that to the inner corner. I think I'm actually going to spray some of the Dewy Setting Spray. It's actually called Dewy Set. But I'm going to be, God, this was amazing. I'm going to be applying that to the inner corner. Just as I said, I'm going to be taking some of this e.l.f. eyeliner again in the shade Opal, Pink Opal, sorry. And I'm going to be taking it on a very pointy flat brush. I'm just going to pat this all across the eyelid. So for lips today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia. This is the liquid lipsticks in the shade Toast and Stripped. So we're going to be applying Toast first. And I'm going to be applying this with a fluffy blending brush. This is actually by HD Brows, but I'm going to be using the really soft, fluffy end for the lips. It's a perfect size. Okay, so that's pretty dark, which is where Stripped comes in. I'm going to be placing this just on the centre of the lip. Last but not least, I'm going to apply some setting spray and then a tiny bit more highlighter on the cheeks. For highlighter, I'm going back into the Aurora Glow Kit, and I'm going to be applying it with that setting brush. Same one. I just want to intensify it now that the rest of the makeup is done. I'm also going to be applying a little bit just on my shoulder, because it's showing as well, so a little bit sexy. I think that's as like glowy as my shoulder needs to get right now. I think that's as like sparkly as humanly possible it can get. So just gonna spray there. Just to finally finish off this look, I'm just brushing through the brows once more because we did use a lot of powder. And I'm going to be using Brow Wiz to gently just add more detail into where the arch is. Sometimes it can disappear when you add highlight, so last but not least, we're going to be going in with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. Okay guys, so this completes this full look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun filming it and I can't wait to post even more. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Remember to leave a comment, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see, as well as subscribe if you're new and this is the first time coming across my channel, then please subscribe. Also, if you hit that little bell that's right beside the subscribe button, then it means that you won't miss when I go live, and I'll probably be going live after this video goes up, like a day or two, so hit that bell, it means you'll get notified, and I'll hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye guys! Okay, well that was uncomfortable.